Welcome back to the program. This is the rivalry. It's a rivalry game like from this past regular season ago. And welcome back to this program. Welcome back to the Full Court Press. So we just want to talk about like what they had did at this rivalry game. You know what I mean?
Have this incredible display of basketball.
Let's try to find out. See who they just.
I think is really special.
This is as big as it gets for a regular season game. Here we go, the Battle of LA officially underway.
UCLA USC rivalry is everything.
It's good.
And you're talking about an intense matchup every single time.
You can tell both teams still feeling it out. Even the greats have nerves. Hopkins, the Burrs.
One could be ranked number 1 and the other one could be ranked 300. It does not matter. Whenever they're on the court together against each other, there is a level of intensity that the game rises to.
The pressure is just relentless from the Trojans.
This was on ESPN2.
The last possession here of the first quarter. They'll recognize how much time is left. Ball off and gets it off in time. Off the backboard.
Wow.
It's almost like you can lose, but you can't lose to UCLA.
Coming out for this second quarter is UCLA going to...
This was a rivalry game back then in the regular season.
Thanks to Kiki Rice. Watkins, she just elevates and passes it. Come on. At the end of the first half, 6 threes and 25 points for Juju Watkins. Has her team up by 3.
It was a performance for the ages for Juju. The rest of the team a little bit quiet.
Here we go. The rivalry game.
And this was a rivalry game back then.
Down to Betts.
Coming out of halftime, as the pressure of UCLA's defense stepped up, Lauren Betts stepped up.
1-on-1. Rattles that in. This is the first lead for UCLA since it was 8-6 in the first.
And I do remember they had a rematch in the Big Ten championship game.
Deep catch, shut it one up.
And I probably did remember. My favorite players out of the UCLA.
All right, fourth quarter.
And I know a couple of my favorite players out of that is
My team needs me. I want to make sure I can
Kiki
consistently
Rice
win this game
and
really
my
perform
favorite
for
number
them.
1 player
Kiki Iriafen is having a rough night, just 1 of 11.
is Lauren Betts.
Battle of LA turns into the battle for the basketball.
We don't wanna let
And the
our
reason why I
students
said
go
this
each other
because
down. So I really think
it's
this
just been
is the
so
toughest fight that we
more
had.
supportive than ever, you know what I mean?
Stick with it.
That shot was way off target, you know?
She's gonna try to lead her team down the
And my favorite players out of the Kiki Iriafen is
changes directions.
Kiki Iriafen, and my favorite number 1 player is Juju Watkins. I can eventually remember those players, you know?
Display of basketball in this game.
Because it's really,
It was like go time. I kind of put my head down and I
it's
was
on
like, I don't care
ESPN.
who's
So
winning,
this
I don't care
episode
who's
was
scoring, I don't care whatever
favorite
happens, like, I'm gonna do what I need to do, and if I need to get a book, I'm not
basketball memory. And we do have one more episode to go right after this one. And I would say this one is going to be is, oops. It's going to be, well, we don't know what that will be, but we'll find out after we watch this one first. But that was going to last until 11 o'clock, yes.
Time is on the Trojans' side. Von steps through as the offhand.
Yep. Trying to see where they go.
Down for UCLA. And USC
Because this is how the way it has to be. Wow, USC had beaten UCLA 71-60. But for UCLA, they don't have much at all.
showcase for the city of LA for women's basketball as a whole.
I know that's right, ladies. It's like celebrate.
The
because this is really big implications. USC hasn't been the #1 team since 1983. That's huge. We knocked off another undefeated team. There's no more. We put ourselves back in first place in this conference. We set ourselves up for whatever's going on in March. And to me, it's just one more battle of what we know we're capable of, and the next night and the next night.
All right, let's check back in Baton Rouge, Louisiana by Flau'jae Johnson and see what she has to say at the Pete's Marriage Assembly Center. And she's watching that game.
For how we feel today.
Yeah, she was just like in this one.
Like sore.
Amanda Barbie is an LSU associate athletic trainer.
You've been working, but at a cost, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm ready to play though. Hurt or not.
They love some basketball here in Baton Rouge. Even on Super Bowl Sunday, they're packing the P-back.
I get the call that the doctor says everything looks good and she can play.
I can play through aches and pains because this is a big game for us. Like, I had to play.
With Texas beating South Carolina just moments ago, LSU has a chance to get up to the top of the SEC standings.
It's the SEC, it's Tennessee, it's LSU, it's South Carolina. There's not a bad team in our league, and if you think so, you're going to get smacked.
Tennessee and LSU. And the big three for LSU. No
Yeah, I actually. And whatever this game, I think it was better like when LSU was faced against Tennessee. Back in whatever month it was, this year is 2025 actually. And yeah, and like that's what happened in the first quarter. And, like we would lead, like in lead by 3, and
You gotta be ready to know they're gonna
but
try. It's never like no time off.
yeah, it's just like so much appearances, especially on Today and Good Morning America. You know, especially those two, kind of special day. You know what I mean?
I don't care how good of shape you're in. You don't practice that every day. Like at some point, there's
You know, I just can't believe this. Would have been great if we'll have to be appearance on this, like on Today show and even the Good Morning America. Whichever women's basketball team is made it to the national championship and then win it, and they can, and one of the players will be either one or a couple, like other players might be able to have appearance. Example, what we had this year was Paige Beckers and AC Hood. And if Notre Dame wins the national championship game, like next year, if they do make it or something like that, then yeah.
You just prepare your players. You got to play tomorrow. Flau'jae's not playing. And honestly, it worked
And
out.
honestly,
She's sitting on the
yeah.
bench over there by me. Not because of injury, but because of foul troubles.
I just heard about some good stuff out there. It's kind of tight game in the third quarter. I remember back then.
The fight that LSU showed.
Hold on.
They go to their bench, and then it's like they match Tennessee's energy and effort. And they came out strong.
Kim Mulkey told us before this game, last time she faced Tennessee, maybe not as confident in her bench. Right now, she feels like their depth is better. It counts!
Our non-starters scored 30-something points, played good defense, took the lead when our two captains, two of our best players, are sitting by me.
Contribution from the reserves.
Gilbert's time, I guess.
Looks like LSU is taking a little larger lead by 4 in the third quarter, like near like a minute mark.
And I didn't even play my best. Foul trouble got me in my head. When the team plays good, like it's always good, but it's like I want to play at my peak every time.
Tennessee's going to let them dribble it out.
And LSU has survived 82-77. And yeah, we'll be right back.